Hi, I'm Jayni, and this is Journey with Jayni Hypnotherapy on YouTube. I'd like to ask you all to come on a little walk with me. Sometimes I come to the channel and I get outside, as I am right now, because I get a sense in my heart that we need to get outside. We need to ground ourselves into some safe and quiet, peaceful spaces around us and just get into nature, get into that sweet spot inside of us that's very quiet, very peaceful, very calming, and very assured that we always will find our way through anything that we're facing. In the world right now, whether through the pandemic or through political events, we're experiencing a lot of heavy energies, no doubt about it. And the best I can offer you right now is a walk. So like two friends, let's get our tennis shoes on. Let's get our walking gear on and let's get outside. Let's go somewhere where we can just escape for just a little while. Escape in a very positive, healthy way. When is the last time that you stepped outside? And don't use weather as an excuse. Unless there's a tornado or a hurricane, you can absolutely get outdoors. If you need to grab an umbrella, do that. If you need to put on a few more layers, do that. But no matter what, no excuses. Get outside. We've all been cooped up for quite a bit over the last year. This year could look a bit similar to last year. We don't know how long this will go on. So let's do what we know we can do. So let's just do this together, shall we? If the best you can do is go find a tree to sit up against or a patch of grass to sit in or lie in, that's okay. Let's just get ourselves into nature. Let's ground ourselves into our very center, into our place of peace and calm and assurance that is all going to be okay. It will be okay. I'm with you. Let's journey together.
How are you doing? How are you really? You can tell me. Just wanted to take some time to have a little walk outside. And I was just gonna spend a little time here in the quiet. Feels good to be out in nature, doesn't it? It's nice to feel the wind in our hair and on our faces, isn't it? And the sun is just warm enough. Not too cold, not too hot. The perfect temperature. Feels like we can breathe deeper as well, doesn't it? Taking those big, deep breaths in and out. I can feel my lungs expanding. Can you? It's lovely to be outside. Tell me what's on your mind. What's on your heart? It's just you and me here. There's no one else. You can share with me anything at all. Sometimes it helps to say it out loud, you know. Get it out into the light. It takes a lot of the fear away. certainly helps to feel like we're not alone when we have someone else to shoulder heavy thoughts and those deep spiritual burdens with. I don't know if you have anyone else to share with, but you have me. I'm here. Okay, I'm listening. There's no one around but the birds. Okay. Now just say it out loud. There you go. Just speak it. Speak your truth. There's no judgment here at all. You're in the company of someone who gets it, who knows how hard life can be. What else would you like to share with me? What would you like to get off your chest? I think it would help a lot to speak your truth, to say it out loud. Unburden yourself. We're out here in the woods together. You're safe here. And I'm very happy to keep it right here between us. It's okay. I see. I'm already feeling as if you're ready to release all of this. I can sense your readiness. You're ready to let it all go. It's been so heavy for you for so long. You want life to be different. You're ready for a change. I can feel it. Change is okay. It's good. It moves us from one moment to the next. Don't be afraid. It's going to be all right. There isn't anything that we can't get through, especially when we have others in our corner. You may know, perhaps you don't know, that I spent the first few years of my life either homeless or in foster care. I've known and experienced every kind of abuse there is to my mind, my body, and spirit. I've known loss, tremendous loss, from the earliest stages of my life. I've known fear. Gripping fear, uncertainty beyond measure. And I've always been amazed that some of the hardest, unimaginably difficult times in my life. All happened when I was a very young child, and I survived it. I moved through it. I'm here today, on the other side of it. Many of us share this most heartbreaking truth, that we may have had very difficult childhoods, unimaginable pain and trauma, loss, uncertainty. And yet here we are, on the other side of it. And for a moment, I'd like for us to acknowledge the incredible strength within us. For if we can survive all of that as babies and toddlers, children, teenagers, imagine what we can do as matured adults. With more life experience, more control over our own lives. Sometimes we forget how much control we have over our own lives. Sometimes we give that control up. We give it to others. We deny it to ourselves. But it's not true. Look around. Look at your life. If there's any part of it that you've given control over to someone or something else, choose now to do it differently. Take back the control that is yours. You know, as children, we don't get to run away. We don't get to fight back. That is so rarely the case when we're going through something terrifying or hard or uncertain. What we do instead is we freeze. We freeze up inside, like an animal in the wild, playing dead in the face of its prey. It's a primal instinct. And it tends to keep us in our own way sane through some of the most unspeakable crimes against children. But what happens when we're adults? We grow up and we continue to freeze. We freeze up inside and we stop taking deep breaths because the lungs are continuing to connect with that primal instinct to freeze up, to be still, to remain unnoticed, to not draw attention to ourselves. And blood flow tends to not be as strong or as healthy. You might feel colder in our body, unable to warm up. And our digestive tracts seize, making our digestive system slow and sluggish. And we freeze emotionally, unable to find our words, apprehensive to take action, to make choices, to take control over our own lives. This is why I'm asking you to move with me now, to get out into nature and move. Move your body. Move the mind. Unfreeze. You're safe now. You're safe. This is your life. You are in control. You are in control. You can begin to tell your inner child that it's okay now. You are in control. You can choose who to be around, who to have close to you and in your orbit. You can choose what to take part in, what to decline, what to accept, who you wish to be. You choose. We often wait for motivation to kick in order to activate us for the next thing. But that's all in reverse. Many of us go about it the wrong way. You see, motivation does not spur action. Action spurs motivation. You must act first. The motivation will come. And so that first walk that you're taking, the walk we're taking right now together, it doesn't usually come by motivation. And so you might feel a little sluggish at first. The desire to take the walk is not very strong initially. There's a part of you that is thinking about 10 other things you'd rather be doing right now. There's that will, that deep willpower inside. The will to want to change. The will for things to be different. It is that will that I ask you now to tap into. The will for your life to have healing and happiness, to be more fulfilling and connected, to have greater measures of love and compassion, respect, and kindness. So don't wait for the motivation, or the change might never come. Be a friend in someone's life, or let someone else be a friend to you, just as I am here for you right now. And pull that person up. Get them on their feet, shoes on, and go walk with them, just as I'm walking with you now. Take action. Start moving, and the motivation will come. And once you're truly motivated, there is nothing that can stop you. Our deepest instinct is to survive. And I want us to do more than survive. I want us to thrive. All of us. Whether life has dealt us an incredibly difficult hand or not. Whatever we are facing right now or have faced in our past, we are all in this together. I am with you. Let's take another big deep breath. And imagine that you are unfreezing. That the lungs are expanding even more now. That as you take this walk with me, the blood is flowing through your veins stronger, warmer. It feels good to feel the heart beating fast and strong. And your mind is clearing the cobwebs, quieting the static and the noise. It's a wonderful feeling to just let go in this way. I'd love for you to be able to take more walks, to get outside, to breathe in the deep, cleansing air, fresh, natural air. And you're noticing how wonderful it feels. to get the body moving. Not only does it clear your mind and help you to unfreeze, but it will give your body the energy and the healthy activity that it so needs. And once you begin to walk, other healthy activities come to mind. And see, you're already motivated now. The motivation increases as you move. And so you are already motivated to drink more water, to get a good night's sleep. So many different ways that you commit to a healthier you. And the commitment is so very easy now because you're motivated. Just by getting up and taking this walk has motivated you for so much more that will serve you in your highest. What a wonderful gift you're giving yourself now to unfreeze and to take back your control. For no one has control over you anymore. Nothing has control over you anymore. I can feel how ready you are, and I'm so proud of you for all that you have been through and all that you have survived from such an early age. You are ready to thrive now. We can do this together. I'm here for you. Notice how much easier it feels to think of taking a walk again tomorrow. Putting on your walking shoes and getting outside. You're doing this for you. It comes from a place of self-love. A love that perhaps you haven't tapped into for a while, but it's always there. You are a being of love, and you have loved yourself through some of the hardest times. You were likely so consumed in difficult thoughts and feelings that you hadn't noticed how much love for self was truly there always. It's what keeps us moving, keeps us going. Tap into it now. And as our hike is about to come to its end, I'd like to invite you back to hike with me again anytime you'd like. I'm here and ready. I've got my shoes on. You just say the word, and I'm here. And don't forget that we can connect one-on-one through Zoom or phone chats for live sessions just for you. I also create audio recordings for sleep, stress relief, or any area of your life that you wish to improve upon. I'm here to assist in all areas of health and wellness. You can visit my website, which is journeywithjayni.com. Jayni is Jayni. No E. I'm here for you. You're never alone. Remember how strong you are. Remember that this is your life and you are in control. You take wonderful care. Allow the motivation to grow in all the days ahead, for you've already taken the first step. And I'm so proud of you. Until next time, continue to journey within and journey out into nature. Journey with Jayni.